Colvill was a prominent citizen of Red Wing. He's a Civil War hero that's known all throughout the state of Minnesota. And this was his farm, so why not call it Colvill Park? So we're going to take a walk through. I'll show you a little bit. I think we'll head off to the beach. It's kind of a warm day. How about a swim? Well, there's a monument in this park. I'll try and steady the camera, and if you need to stop the video, go ahead and take a read. It explains a little bit about William Colvill. Talks about the charge at Gettysburg that William Colvill made with the 1st Minnesota. Now, far be it from me to correct people when they're wrong in history. But...
Really? I've never known you to correct anybody.
It was July 1863 for the Battle of Gettysburg, so 100 years later would be 1963.
Oops.
Well, that's all right, you know. Somebody made a mistake, but I don't know, it wouldn't have cost that much, I don't think, to fix it. But like I say, that's okay, because Cannon Falls has got a plaque over there by their cemetery, and it's got the wrong dates. So, you know, this poor colonel, everybody beats him up. They even spell his name wrong. Here it's correct, but Cannon Falls named streets after him, and they've got an E at the end of his name. He never spelled it with an E. So, I don't know. This is my history, Civil War history, especially of Goodhue County. So when I see it and it's not right, it's like, oh, slap my face. Now, for those that don't know much about our history, when they talk about the charge at Gettysburg, that's in Pennsylvania, and that was during the Civil War. What Civil War? The American Civil War. 1861 to 1865. So that's what they're talking about. Now, they've got some places that you can set aside just by calling the park department. You can reserve some of these places like you see behind me, which is like a screened-in building for parties. And then they've got some other shelters in the park, and I'll see if I can show you a few. This was a beach. I was going to bring you to the beach, and now the beach is gone. Well, that goes back a ways. Yeah, that goes back to when the park originated. There used to be a beach over here, and this is where the people used to swim. And up the river, there was a slaughterhouse. And I don't know if it had any waste going in the river or not. I wouldn't want to say, but I don't know if I want to swim in a river that's got a slaughterhouse upstream. I don't know if that's the reason they built a pool, but could have been part of the reason. Anyway, they closed that, so we can't go swimming there. There's rocks there now. So let's head off to the pool. So the park is right on the Mississippi River. Now there's another one of those pavilions with the picnic tables. Small swing set over there. And I'm just not sure who this fellow is. There sure are some pretty flowers around them. Oh no. The pool's gone. Oh. And I thought maybe we could go for a swim. But we can still see some remnants of that old pool. No diving. So if you see those light posts, the pool was in this area and runs back to where these light posts are. But that's since been filled in, and now it's a garden area with some benches to sit and reflect. And the old pool house is another building that's used so that you could have birthday parties or whatever, so you could reserve this. Here's another one of those pavilions, a little bit smaller, and there's another one back there. Well, the other pool that they filled in was because they built this pool. So they didn't leave Red Wing without a pool. So it's a great place to cool off on a hot summer's day. Now they've got some paths or trails, whatever you want to call them, blacktops, so they're accessible to anybody that wanted to take the trail. Tell me. Does that help you see any better? Well, I don't know. If this park doesn't say, hey, come on, let's have some fun. Come for a visit and why don't you stay a while? I don't know what park does. This is an awesome little park. Hope you like that. Well, sometimes we can't even go to the park together and we get lost from each other, separated. But I found her.
Oh, were you looking for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I didn't want anybody to think she wasn't here with me today because she was. We were just on our own journeys. Her with her camera and me taking videos. Nice day for it. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell. That way you'll get informed when we put up a new video. And always share.